hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
Rebounded by Isaac. Boston leading by 6. Pass to Fall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems, Doris, like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
Here's Brown. The putback. Offensive rebound. Allen for 3. Boston. No good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Sloan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, looking for offense inside as they try to chip away at this lead here in the second.
And that one misses. The Hawks trail by 9, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
In the corner, it's Hunter. There's the drive. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Brown outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Brown's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
Endorse, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor, but it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions. The mid-range game of Kevin Love on point. Boy, you give him a little daylight, he's going to make that shot.
Drummond a screen. Outside Porter. Shoots off the step back. That's it, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Celtics leading by 10. Now Russell. He's got 6. Nobody near Allen. And again, Boston with the triple.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Rose attacking. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Making a switch here. And so White will bring it up for Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Young drives in. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Hardaway. No good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Celtics leading by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And it's White missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's stolen by Maker. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Maker. And finished off by Maker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
And here's Tatum for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Tatum's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. From outside, off the mark.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket. Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Back to White. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good. White's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 passes, 3 have been triple.
That's his second.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Now into the
so both teams making some changes here. And stolen by Noel. It's Russell with the drive. Young with the steal.
Boston foul.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
That's his first.
74%, so-so. Probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
So both teams changing it up here. That one is no good.
And it's hard to look at Simmons and not get excited about his potential. He's still got a lot of developing to do as a player, and he's ready to put in the work.
Puts one up from 19, and the shot is long.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And here's Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
White, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 16. Outside for Simmons. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
That's his
Austin making a switch here.
Foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
That's his
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And here's Atlanta. It's an 18-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. With a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up, they're ahead 16 points. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Outside, Russell. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Atlanta ball. Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Clint Capella.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 16. Over Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Ben Simmons.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
First free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. And Brown drops them both.
Now, how exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
And that one drops. Simmons got 6. Celtics leading by 16. Brown outside. Back to Russell. Brown outside. And they'll get another chance. Out to Russell. Pass to Nurkic. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Nurkic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
Brown outside. Driving in. And Brown throws it down hard.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Korkmaz. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Boston leading by 17. Pass to Brown. Back to Russell. Here's the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Rebounded by Isaac. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Nurkic. And no good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 22. Brown outside. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. And stolen by Tatum. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Hawks making a change here.
Boston, timeout. All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Atlanta making a switch here. Outside Tatum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the rejection by Noel.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Celtics?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum deciding where to go with it. All sorts of time. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Back to Rose. Pass to Herter. Coley Stein, a screen. Here's Korkmaz. 5 on the clock. Atlanta again missing.
Celtics. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. Substitutions for the Celtics. Kevin Love.
They've shared the load offensively.
Hey guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Celtics ball.
Hawks on D. Outside White. Just 5 to shoot. And Love has it in the corner.
Well, so disruptive. Otto Porter making that a difficult shot.
The three-pointer, no good. Rose goes in. Pass to Coley Stein. Up and in on the lane.
Cauley
Stein's got his first 2 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And it's White missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Inside, here's Love. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Love's got 6.
Elite rebounder has always been a descriptor of Kevin Love's game. This guy takes tremendous pride in that aspect.
And so it's Boston, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The score.
Out to the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Boston with the ball. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Out to White. To the paint. Here's Ball. The shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Hunter.
DeAndre
lays it up
Hunter,
off the glass.
Assisted by.
And that's now 7 points for DeAndre Hunter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
From downtown, Atlanta with the rebound.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
That's his second.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time. You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Boston making some changes. Pass to Reddish. And stolen by Russell. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Young drives in to the left wing. Here's Reddish. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Russell. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 11 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
Russell. And Capella sends it back. And there it is for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. Back to Young. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated at what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played. But if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. And you have to adapt and adjust. And that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So The league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Young from outside. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons.
And the length of Simmons, using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Russell with the bucket. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And here is Simmons. Rebound by Nurkic. Brown outside. Russell with it. For three. Back to Brown. Chalk up two there.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Young inside. And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
Going inside. Isaac right side. Here's Nurkic. And he banks in the lane. Nurkic has got 6 in the quarter. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Fires the three. The rebound by the Celtics.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Russell from long range. And they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D'Angelo Russell.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And stolen by Russell. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
For the Celtics, Grayson Allen.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Outside, White. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
9 seconds left in the fourth. Allen with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most